Hello, hi guys. I'm doing a little bit of a Robin Boston thing here. So anyway, final update, Final Finds 34. It's a little bit more regular intervals than previously. Reason is I have quite a few stuff that I want to show, and you know, if I leave it, it will accumulate, and then I will show just five, and I will leave the rest of it basically. So anyway. Really interesting stuff happening in the vinyl community. The love train, people sending packages to everybody. I have had some packages that I wanted to send for ages, and I haven't got around to actually doing that, which is really, it's bad of me basically. Anyway, um, there's also some other things. I watched the video from Fred Big Star 1000. He was doing the video in French so that he could just get rid of some of his subscribers. That was really funny, Fred. That was really good, excellent stuff. Yeah, I don't know. It's quite funny, and with Fred, every time he posts a video, there's one guy that dislikes his videos. I've noticed that. That is hilarious. It's quite funny because I know that for example, Derek had made a big thing about the dislike button and all that, and I got some dislikes as well, and it's really funny. And I think that the best way of seeing this is the is that it's like, what do you guys expect? Is it just me showing some records, or everybody here is like doing that? What kind of expectations do you have for not liking the video? I don't know. I mean, that's unbelievable. And yeah, and I think that the best kind of reaction to it was Sublime Media, Jonas, where he woke up his girlfriend to say that I got a dislike. Somebody just pays attention, like, is expecting something really grand or something. And yeah, that's it, guys. I mean, yeah, if you want to dislike it, just dislike it. I don't know. I mean, it means that I've set the bar too high. I don't know. I mean, what kind of thing would that be? I mean, straight to video, one take. Most of us, I think that's what we do, and it's just that. Anyway, enough of that. Music, I've already been talking 3 minutes about various things, so let's talk about more specific stuff. In the background, a new record, Sharon Von Eaton, yeah, Tramp. It's out on Jaguar, and singer-songwriter. I guess that's how you would categorize her, obviously, because it's the name, and there is a band playing, obviously, along with her. And usually, singer-songwriter is like chick with a guitar singing very sentimental songs or something that straight out of college or something. But this is quite good, and I think there are elements in her music that does remind. Her voice reminds me a little bit of PJ Harvey. Obviously, it's not as sophisticated as PJ Harvey. She's been in the business for 20 years anyway, and she started off in a different kind of direction. But I think that there's potential for this girl here, and she's quite young as well. So yeah, it's quite good. If you like what you hear in the background, I like this kind of stuff. What else? Oh yeah, one of the things that I didn't show from the batch from last time was Ladytron, which in our one of the best electronica. I don't know what how to categorize it, from 2000. Excellent record. I had the files for forever. This has been reissued recently. It's out on a red vinyl. I hope this is not a bootleg or anything. It doesn't seem to be a bootleg, and I wasn't able to source the original, but yeah, this is really good to have. Excellent stuff here. Another LP from the batch that I previously haven't shown was this one, Witch Hazel by Matt Berry. Now this is out on acid jazz, which means it's a little bit mellower, and all of the things that I've shown I think are a little bit mellower in the sense, since the last batch. And I remember Dr. Strangely Strange showing this record. Oh yeah, it's acid jazz, you can see it here. And this guy is is an actor. He played in which one was it? The IT Crowd. If you watch British television anyway, and he's really funny. He's really funny, and also in The Mighty Bush, and and this is a serious record. And Dr. Strangely Strange said that this is a really nice record, and it is sort of soul. I don't know how to categorize it. It does look like a folk album, but definitely is not. Oops, change side. This is the first time I'm listening to this record as well. Had some really good things written about it online, so I said, why the hell not? Let's check it out, and it's quite good. So, oh yes, and now there is one that is a little bit weird because I've been showing new wave and psychedelic and and improvised yada 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 and whatnot, and this is a record that doesn't fit any category that I would usually listen to or show records from. It's this one. It's called Teenagers Reality Check. Came out on XL Records. And it came out in 2000. I would say 5. No, it's not 5. Definitely not 5. Either 2006 or 2007. Now, this record is a weird one. It's like being an art house French cinema lover and admitting to your friends that you watch soap operas and you love them basically, or at least there is one that you like, and this is the equivalent of that actually. I will do another film kind of reference so that you can understand the context of this, and it's like the film Scream. So there are people that love it and there are people that hate it. I'm in the category that loves it because it's a piss take. It's like it's making fun of all the slasher movies before it, and it puts it into the context of a teenage Beverly Hills 90121 whatever kind of environment, and everything's beautiful and really bubbly, but people get killed, and people don't get that kind of piss take and that kind of humor, and think that they should be seeing it seriously. But if you see it seriously, well, it's a crap movie. But if you see it in that kind of light, it's really fun. And this is the same thing. So indie rock, 3 guys, 1 French guy, 2 English guys, and what happens here is that you have very basic kind of indie rock, kind of emo-ish guitars and melodies and all that, and you have 1 guy that sings and 1 guy that talks, and they're telling stories basically, and it's a French guy that's doing the talking and the English guy is doing the singing. It's all about teenagers and sex and drugs and whatnot, and it's just like that. It's like a soap opera, really. It's for teenagers. I love this. I don't know. It's you have to take I'll give you an example of what they're talking about. They have a song just for Scarlett Johansson. I mean, what the fuck? It's fun. It's really fun. And it's about breakup and uh, really good stuff. I mean, yeah. If you notice the lyrics and the whole thing is set up so nicely that I just cannot say no. I'm a sucker for this kind of stuff. So yeah, check it out if you think that you might like it. Don't look at it very seriously though, because you will get disappointed. Going on to more serious stuff. This is quite good actually. I wanted this for quite a while, and it has been reissued recently. I'm not a big fan of 7 inches. I know that Pudsey had a thread about it. It was, do you like 7 inches? Why don't you like 7 inches? The reason I don't like 7 inches is that there's too little music. I want to have more music. However, there are some occasions, like this one, where you have a B-side that makes all the difference, and that's what singles are about. I think it's the B-sides. This one is the White Stripes, Hello Operator, and the B-side is Jolene, obviously cover from Dolly Parton. Not a big fan of country western or anything like that. I don't think that I would even know this song from Dolly Parton, but they've done an excellent job, and it just feels like it's their song, which is amazing. And when it happens, it's just, and if it's from a band that you actually like, then it's fantastic. And this is the case. This is recently reissued on Third Man. I think it's Jack White's label, and I don't know about you guys, but okay, yeah, it has Hello Operator, which is just the standard. It's like, it sounds like it's crap. No, it's not. It's fantastic. I like the White Stripes, but it's Jolene that stands out here. I mean, that's why I bought it. Sadly, it has a hole in the middle, and I don't have the thingy to listen to it properly. So I tried to put it in exactly the middle, but it sounds a little bit more experimental because the angle is not 100% correct. So I need to get one of those. By the way, speaking of covers, there is one more band that has done a cover that I think that is just amazing because it feels like it's theirs. It's Rage Against the Machine, and they did the cover of The Boss. What's his name? I remember The Boss, but I don't remember his name. Bruce Springsteen, yes. Ghost of Tom Joad. And if you listen to Ghost of Tom Joad from Bruce Springsteen and Ghost of Tom Joad from Rage Against the Machine, it's like different songs. They're not, but it's amazing because I listened to that. I was listening to Rage Against the Machine, and I realized that it's Bruce Springsteen. I said, all right, I'll listen to the original. The original is like a dopey kind of guitar-driven, like bluesy kind of song, very very quiet. And it's Rage Against the Machine's one is like all the rage, really. Anyway, enough of that. Boom. Change position. Other stuff. One of the best records, electronic records from 2011, Nicolas Jarre, The Space Song Noise. 20-year-old, I think, from I don't know if he's British. And this was released 2011. One of the best records, electronic records from 2011, along with Peaking Lights. It's a little bit more dancing in a kind of way. I'm not very good at doing this, but I think that it's a little bit. Anyway, really good record. Give it a shot. You can find it on Spotify. Give it a listen. I think it's worth the time. Music on vinyl reissued Souvlaki. This is a record that I didn't buy at the time because of the title. Souvlaki is like how can I put it? Souvlaki is a Greek fast food, basically. So I was really put off by the title, and at the time I wasn't able to listen to anything from Slowdive, because there was no internet back in 1993. So yeah, I didn't bother with them, sadly. So Music on Vinyl were nice enough to do a reissue, and I surely got this one. I know they have the first album as well, which I am planning to get, and hopefully they will be reissuing more. What else? This bag. I think I've shown. Oh yes. Yeah. So I've shown this one, which is the electronic record for children, which is far out stuff. Yeah. So it's Bruce Hack, and I've shown this. This is amazing stuff. And there was another one that was reissued at the same time, which is this one, and I couldn't find because it went out of stock, at least on my online shop. So I found it on in an actual shop, because I went shopping last week, and it's not as good. It's nice, but I think the first one that I showed, the electronic record for children, is just bloody amazing. Nick Nicely, a guy that was doing really out of time kind of stuff, really pop, spacey pop psychedelia that could be from the 60s, and he was doing that in 1970 to 1986, I think. 49 Cigars was listed in one in a compilation that I've shown before, called a huge giant psychedelic bubble blowing in your mind, or something like that. I don't remember the exact title, and 49 Cigars was one of the songs that was in there, which is amazing, really good. The rest of the songs, I've listened to it once. It's not bad, it's not fantastic, but yeah, probably needs another listen, I'm not sure. 49 Cigars is really good. Magic Lantern, Ben Nash and Magic Lantern, really good psych record. Yeah, I would recommend it. Excuse me. Now, I got a package that I received a package at last. I had placed an order in December, I think, and it contained essentially a pre-order of this. So they were holding this package for me until this arrived. I was at the point where I was going to tell them, just send me everything else, and when Jolene comes in and an operator, just send it over later on. But it did happen. They sent it to me this week, so I'm happy to show you some stuff from this batch. And I'll start off with this excellent record. This is Ensemble Économique, Crossing the Pass by Torchlight. I've shown the first one, which was on Not Fun. This is less droney, more electronic synthy, and it's excellent. Highly recommended. If you have the first Ensemble Économique, and just check this out. This is bloody fantastic stuff. Hang on. There's loads of stuff here. Oh, right. So I got this one. Now I cannot pronounce this. I don't know how to say this. Yeah, this is a drone record, 2011, considered one of the best kind of electronic records of 2011. Finally arrived out on Mexican summer, and it's yeah, I cannot pronounce it. It's called Replica. You can find it on Spotify, where I have been listening to it from, and really good stuff. And oh yes, one record that I haven't listened to all of these, but yeah, record that I'm really happy to get, Long Division by Low. I hope that the issue curtain hits the cast sometime soon, because that's a really nice record. And I know that if River Shirley are watching, I know that they've issued the first one, but it's so ridiculously expensive. It comes out something like £30 here. It's just, why? I don't understand. I don't get it. I have some other stuff here that I haven't listened to, and I will not show at this point in time because I haven't heard it. However, I did go to a record shop yesterday, almost by accident, and it's called FOP. It's one of a subsidiary of HMV, and they do cut price stuff. It looks like a proper shop, but it's all cut price. So you know, new CDs are priced like new CDs. However, most of the CDs are like maximum £10, and most of the stuff is like £5, £3, and they have vinyl as well, which is a selection that they have been growing in the last year. And they have one where I work close by. They have one that's on the first floor. They have the vinyl section with the new stuff. So I went there. I saw some things that I was like, oh, alright, okay, cool. And then I wanted to go out because it was my lunch break. I wanted to go back to work. And on the first floor, next to where you check out basically, and they had CDs, and they also had vinyl, and it was all cut price vinyl, cut price for UK UK prices, that is. And oh yeah, anyway, I will show you these. So they had like most of the records £8 or £10 or £12, and I got M83, Saturdays Equals Youth, electronic, French, you know them, really nice. Now, the girls' first album, I know that the second album has been showed. I think that Tony, Mr. Fartboy, showed it. I didn't like that album that much. I prefer this one. I think that I don't know. It works much better for me. If you don't know the girls are like think of oh, bugger me, I forgot his name. 80s new wave guy. One of his records was called Armed Forces and had elephants on it. And yeah, I cannot remember his name. I remember everything else, but not that. So I got Sylvia and Jane Stevens, James, Illinois, £12, really good. Can't say no for that price. Low, The Great Destroyer, £8. Thank you very much. And also I found a bunch of Pixies records, which I have back home, although I cannot remember if they're proper copies. I think that they're either not in good condition or some pressing that is a little bit dodgy. So I got Trompe Le Monde, I got Come On Pilgrim, Bossa Nova, and this one, which is what's the name of this? Doolittle, yeah. So essential stuff, around £10 each. Can't say no. And finally, I got the Rhino reissues of Joy Division, Closer, and Unknown Pleasures, which I obviously have. Actually, this is probably the fourth copy I have, but it's not the remastered, obviously, and it's not, and none of the copies I have are textured like this one, because I think this is much closer to the original. So I just couldn't pass that one. And Closer, which I bought it just to have the pair, really. And finally, from the previous batch, I also got was out. Was ordered in December, got here now, and just for the you know, just for the cover. I mean, I don't think that there is a sexier cover ever. And that's it. That's 25 minutes. Apologies for the long video. Hope you enjoyed, and see you soon. Cheers.